On Friday, March 11th, 2016, a group of rioters at a Trump rally in Chicago protested violently against Trump and made many false accusations against him. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. What I'm here to talk about is really why this is bad, what our politics system has turned into, and how we can change it. So first of all, hi, welcome to Penguin Politics. This is my first video. Alright, let's get into it. So, yesterday, or whenever you're watching this, basically at a Trump rally, Bernie Sanders supporters and many other people stormed a Trump pep rally, which, if they're there just to hate on him, they need to find something better to do. But what they did was of Donald Trump, they destroyed their First Amendment. And if you tell me that the protesters also have the right to free speech, let me tell you this. Many of the protesters protested violently. Now, nowhere does it say in the Bill of Rights that you have the right to go out and punch somebody in the face or shove them or hit them upside the head. And another thing, a lot of these people, like the Black Lives Matter, I will do a video on that later. It's not something I want to get into now. But the whole violence thing of it, I don't get it. The only thing they're proving is why Bernie Sanders' supporters are they just don't get it. By condoning violence and allowing that to happen, they are getting many of the voters who didn't care to want to vote for Trump now, because they're going to look at them and say, I don't really care, but now that these guys are coming out here and doing all this stuff, I want Trump to be president so he can show them that he's boss. And what they're doing is destroying themselves. By presenting their message in a very unprofessional, violent way, they have gotten many people to say no to Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, and it's basically helping Donald Trump and hurting their cause. What I don't get, though, is why people did this in the first place. What are they trying to prove? It's just messed up to me. There's a lot to be done with our country. And it all starts with getting a president that will do stuff, instead of having a president that divides our country. We are united, we are strong. Divided, we will fall. Or something like that. You get the point. What we need to do is unite our country again. The reason we can't beat ISIS or anybody who's attacking us is because we're not united. If our country can't come together and talk, then we don't have any chance of coming face to face with our enemies and killing them and beating them. It's just very, very strange. Our country has turned into, you are classed, and you have allies and you have enemies. You don't get to decide your allies. If you're, say, a gay male, then you have a certain group of people for you and a certain group of people next to you. Even if you've never met those people, and even if those people don't actually go against you, that's how people think. It's just more efficient. That's how the human mind works. But classing people is not okay. It's gotten to the point now where they're your enemies, and you have to do whatever it takes so that they are silenced. And that is not okay. The biggest example of this is liberal Democrats versus conservative Republicans. They are fighting at the gates of hell. And if the gates of hell are opened, our country and our nation will be ripped apart from the inside out. Countries that want to invade us will not prevail. By creating a war, they will unite the country, and united, we are strong. But if they come into our country and rip us apart piece by piece and divide us into little tiny pieces, we will be wiped out on ourselves. Our biggest threat isn't ISIS, it's ourselves.